Howdy, gamers. It's party time. We're here, and hold on. All of us are here.
Great.
Adam's not here again.
Yeah.
But the rest of us are here. But Adam said he'd work to clear his schedule next week, and we're good without him this week. So yeah, but we're playing. I keep forgetting to introduce us. I'm Matt. There's James.
Sup?
There's Jack.
Hi.
And of course Piper, who's playing from home today because she's medical bad.
I had right.
She has sepsis.
Yeah.
It's okay.
But it's getting treated.
She's treated him good.
Could you imagine if I was like, I don't believe in that? Yeah, don't
That
worry.
happens a lot.
Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah, there are a lot of stupid people out there.
I'll be sure to. I'll be sure to. One day, if we ever get famous or whatever, I'll post a picture of my toilet bowl with the just full.
I don't think you should.
I mean, you don't need to get famous. You just need to make like an OnlyFans for that.
It's really bad.
Or
I
Twitter.
had to. It's called X. I had to.
Oh, no one cares.
I had to when I tell you, in order for the bowl to not stain, I have to put those clicky things in it. There's like 6 of those in the bowl right now.
So now that all of our maybe viewers have left,
it's like dyeing it like tea bag. It's like steeping.
We're playing D&D tonight. I'm real tired.
Yep. So probably not too
so
long of a session.
It'll probably be a chill, fairly short session.
Just throw it out.
I apologize in advance. I think the players are going to be kind of taking the lead on it, just for the investigation portion. Is my picture crooked?
You're crooked.
Yeah, I know you can't see where my freaking finger is
not
pointing.
straight, that's for sure.
Yeah, do you need a leveler?
LGBTQ member spotted.
Not on hand. I'll figure it out later.
Yeah, it's like picture.
I just noticed how crooked they are. I know the skateboard's crooked.
Yeah, the skateboard's like
so.
this. But if you notice, the vinyl record is like
it's off a bit.
Yeah, it has the opposite problem that the skateboard has.
Well, the skateboard, to be fair, it only came with one mount, and so only the top part has mounts on it and the bottom doesn't, so it looks more crooked than it is, but it is still crooked. Anyway, we're playing D&D.
Yeah.
We're doing a home style fashion D&D tonight. We're gonna redo everyone's rooms.
That's right.
HGTV.
Yeah, Alright, hit my crib. What?
There's a reason I keep a green screen on.
I got a Meloetta.
What's the? Somebody remind me how to do the nay. Which one is the nay?
I got
the nay like this.
I got fiber gummies.
I got daily vitamins.
Go straight. Go straight. It's on Oh no, it's on yellow.
Guys! I got EMF level 3!
Ooh.
Guys, is this the nay?
Isn't that a Geiger counter?
Is this...
Yeah, that's a nay.
Okay, good. Yeah, is this the nay? Yeah.
Anyway.
So what are we doing, gang?
We're playing D&D tonight. And and Hopper's.
Hopper's right there.
Of course. Yeah.
It looks like he's about to mix some fat with the EDM festival.
Alright, so last session. you guys spoke with Jairus about the revelations that you learned during, or more after, your fight with Oz. And
I miss him.
Jairus spoke with you about those, and also called in someone who had just arrived in Syrah, former enemy turned friend Alamir, and so you guys, as a group, decided to go to the Mages Academy, where you spoke to the professors again, some old ones that you had met, like Gogo and Magenta, and a new one as well, Geos, the enchantment teacher, a Leonin man, who everyone, especially Emmy, was very interested in.
Just wait until she meets a kobold. I already talked to Matt about this. Like, she doesn't quite grasp the genus and phylus of, like, yes, the cat people, lion people, descendants of one another, raven people, eagle people, they culminate. And kobold, she's gonna be like, why the fuck are you so little? Like, she's gonna be like, where's the rest of you?
Kobolds and Drac.
Why'd you get cut in half?
Yeah, no, literally, she's gonna do like the Spider-Man, and she's gonna be like, Drac, what makes him this little? And Drac will be like,
Drac's gonna say weak genetics.
No, Drac will be like, milk. I drink a lot of milk. Drac's the kind of guy to drink a full glass of milk with like a steak, potatoes, and green bean casserole. Just
insane workout regimen.
Just a
So, you guys spoke to them about it, discussed the possibility that Aranor, either or, the king could potentially be immortal. And what that means for you guys, and potentially how that could be addressed. And more so, discussing the location and how to reach the what you learn to be tower that he resides in, which is somewhere hidden outside of Syrah to the north. And so you guys left to begin searching for a means to get into the barrier concealing the tower. That's where we picked up. So where to, gamers?
Well, we should.
They're out of the academy, correct?
Mm-hmm.
My plan would be probably just heading to the area that we were told it was in.
Yeah, good start.
Worst case scenario, we don't remember.
True.
Yeah. Emmy's probably covered in like the CVS Walgreens, the red band-aids with the hearts on them for all her vaccine shots. She's got like
That's right.
Got like 40. So she's like, let's hit the road, guys. she's got a box of apple juice. She had to give blood for some reason.
All right.
Got diagnosed with anemia.
So you guys are heading out of the north exit of town.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wow.
And as you do, you go out. Olimir is still with you, by the way. You guys reach the gate heading out of the city, and one of the guards stops you. Hello?
What's that?
one of the guards stops you, and
Oh, that's what the guard said. Hello? What do you want?
it
Jimmy has
says,
like any time with faced with adversity from a grown up, she has like the Chuck E. Cheese badge, like the little metal badge that you can get at the game corner. Just flashes it and walks forward.
the guard's like, "Oh, be careful heading out that way. Yeah, you folks, I don't recognize you, so if it's your first time out, especially, just be aware. There's been some weird things happening out there. Also, don't wander too far. The border to Armadon is a couple 100 miles that way.
Is there any border patrol out there?
Not on this side, really. Well, I mean, yeah, there is, but
I mean, you said 100 miles away, right?
no, yeah,
Okay, yeah,
I
no, I
could-
think
I
I
could
think we
get
might be
there.
good.
I could get there
Oh,
in
good.
5 minutes.
You know what? You
Well-
probably could, but maybe not right now.
No. We'll be very careful.
It would take a couple hours for Kelvin.
Oh, definitely. It's no. Uh we'll stay in here. Do you know about the people who lost their memory for a little bit?
Sure, been happening for off and on for a couple of years now, but
Yeah, that makes sense.
it's gotten more frequent though. Probably because the roads, sad to say, getting a little less safe, and been more bandits out and about, uh, which uh, also roads have been busier too with refugees heading out of Armadon and whatnot. So
From the
more
war?
people coming through. Well, no war yet, but sweeping cultural changes that aren't too friendly to certain people. So
So people
we've
just
been,
looking for asylum, pretty much.
yeah, and given that we're about 300 miles away from the city, the main city, and right across the border and have a mage's academy. All the fleeing mage refugees come here, at least at first. Some head off, some stay, but more travelers on the road these days. More people losing their memory. We've had to increase patrols to make sure they get here safe.
Could Kelfor roll insight on that guy?
Sure. What are you
Kelfor's
looking for?
Kelfor's gonna be looking to see if this guy's kind of just like uptight right now with all the stuff that's happening, or if he's like more in the sense of like very relaxed because this is usually like normal,
Mm-hmm.
something like that.
I gotcha. Yeah. Good.
9.
It's okay. You rolled a 3. Um, yeah, he's it's in a real life sort of analogy. It's kind of like how you and I were at the end of summer, where it's like it's a stressful time, but I'm used to it by now.
Cool.
Like it's like this sucks and it's no good for anyone, but it's where we're at and it's where we've been for a bit. So, uh, yeah,
Okay. I will. I would like to give the man a gold, or 2 gold,
A gold.
okay,
and I just want to ask him for a favor. To whenever we come back through, I'm just saying in layman's terms,
hmm
to anyone who comes by that he's not familiar with, to give us a description of him.
sure, I could do that.
Because if the king has his tower around here, he probably has to go inside the town for resources, maybe. So
Mhm.
might try to get something.
Yeah.
And also, I'll give him a cauliflower head.
Oh. Thanks.
He just eats it like a snake.
Jesus fuck.
Holy shit!
And then do you guys want to ask him anything?
I'm
Yeah,
good.
no. Emmy probably wouldn't have any reason to believe that he would be deceitful. Like, he wouldn't have much to gain.
Yeah.
I'm
At that
Sorry, I don't talk to pigs.
And then Kelfor's gonna bring everyone around, and so I think because people randomly wander into it, is we should go ahead and set up into 3 groups of 2 and go in different spots. And then if you notice any change of scenery and see a tower, immediately I want you to cut your arm to signify that you know that you've seen it.
Going with a Death 13 strategy.
Oh.
That makes sense.
Yeah, Emmy probably won't slit anything.
But just like a tiny
she'll-
cut. It just has to be a symbol, or you can put it on your hand or writing. Just
She has
a
like
symbol.
she has like a sticker sheet. She's just gonna.
Okay, well you didn't see it this have you seen the tower? Did you see the tower?
Don't worry, that's figuratively. When she
I
sees
know.
the tower, she'll be covered in stickers, and
The-
she'll be like, "Emmy, did you see the tower?" She's like, "What tower?"
Because the reason why I want us to do this is since there's going to be groups of 2, it's going to be consistent where if both of you have a mark, that means both of you saw it. Or if only one, there might be a prerequisite to see it and the other person didn't go in. So it's going to try to eliminate some possibilities.
Captain.
Alamir's like, there are 7 of us.
We can make
Alamir,
one
who do you
group
like
of
the
3.
most?
I mean, I know Ivanov.
Our fam.
I want you with Drac
failing-
and I want you with Drac and Emmy.
Yeah.
I was about to say it
Okay.
might be wise if we have at least one mage per group.
Yeah, Emmy's probably like,
Only 2
iron.
mages.
Emmy's
Well,
probably like, iron golem,
us-
rock magician, rock magician.
Us
With
2
all of
and
their-
Emmy.
Yeah. If anything, I'm fine to go with any group. I just want to make sure that we are all on the same page.
I think it's a good idea.
I will say, whatever group I'm in, I am going to be running around. Like, around you to see if I stumble into it.
So who's going with who?
Do you want Alamir to go with Emmy and Drac still?
I think
The brains, the brawn, the rat.
Child.
so. I think the groups should go. I say let's Emmy and Drac together because I think that would be a good combo. And then I want Ares and Ivanov, and I'll look at Ivanov and go.
Winks both eyes.
I'm not good at it. I tried.
It's a cat thing.
And then
Said he's blinking his second pair of
Nevia and
eyelids.
I will be not Nevia and I. Well, Alamir had to join one, and I think Alamir should either. I think Alamir will join Nevia and I.
There you go.
Does everyone go with this?
Works for me.
All right. So,
And I'll look at Drac as well and be like, if you run into a cold enemy, remember to use that cold resistant potion.
I got you. Way ahead of you.
God, I want Adam to be here. I want Adam to be here when he uses it. God.
Uh, so, which direction are the three groups each going?
You guys want to just roll a d4 or a d6 for it?
Sure.
1 to 2. Which three directions are like the main directions we can go to? Since
I
we came from
mean,
one direction, what's the other?
south would be back into town, so that probably won't help you too
So
much.
northwest and east.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or north, northeast, and northwest, I guess.
I think that'll be better.
Mm-hmm.
1 to 2 will be northeast. 3 to 4 will be north. 5 to 6 would be north west. Who wants to be first?
I'll go.
You are going north east.
Okay.
That's a 2 as well. Emmy and Drac are going to be going north, so that'll leave us to go northwest.
Okay.
Alamir, do you have sending?
I do.
Ivanov has sending, and Emmy, you have sending, right?
She has telepathy, so I'll count it.
Okay. So we all have ways to communicate with each other. So what's the worst thing that could happen?
Mm.
I'm only expecting the
Ares, like, I see this as an absolute win. All right.
That was to Ivanov.
Yes,
Yeah.
I just nod. I'm just like, maybe I would be more excited if I wasn't going into the unknown where I could lose a lot of memories after like a month.
Nevia, Alamir, I have a question for you guys.
What's up?
Do you think those two lovebirds are gonna do anything?
What, like, find the tower?
All right, Nevia. Alamir, do you think those two lovebirds are gonna do anything?
I can't say I know them well enough to answer that.
Ooh, it looks like we're the cool group.
Cool, glad I picked the right group.
Cool, picked a group of winners. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll roll to see who goes first, or who we follow first. That was a 2, so that's what, northeast?
Yeah, that's us.
That's you. All right. Leave that here.
First thing I'm gonna do is just prep and detect magic. Just
Good
be aware of my senses.
What's the range on detect magic?
Self 30-foot sphere.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right.
Just check for any trees that look out of the ordinary.
Cool. So, let me pull up Aries' character sheet.
That's just so I know if I insta kill her.
No, so I can see your stats. So you explain the plan to Aries. She's like, "All right, cool." And you all head out, and she will. Where is that? There it is. She will search for non-magical stuff.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
footprints out of order,
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. Because
Potentially
she's
any broken carriages.
yeah, cool.
Just
Spread
something
out.
that doesn't look right.
Yeah. All right. Make an Arcana check. She'll make a. Okay. What you got?
27.
Good lord. She got a modified 20, so you guys are looking good.
Who knew that the Northeast is covered like a fucking hawk?
She has that one superpower from My Hero that cat superhero had. The freaking, the training camp with the cat themed heroes where she could just zoom.
Yeah.
The search ability, yeah.
I thought you were talking about the one that could see for a mile.
5 miles.
Yeah.
Can you tell that my hero was my fucking, what's the word? Hyperfixation for like 3 years.
And then the accident happened.
Special.
The accident
Shigaraki
being
lost his
season
body.
5.
That's, yeah, it is. That was an accident.
I like the part
Felt
where
like an abortion.
I like his part
Oh,
where
no.
he can use his. Wait, what did Matt say? Hello?
Matt said it felt like an abortion.
If you're a My Hero fan, read the manga for seasons 4 and 5. It's incredible, and the anime does not do it justice.
I like the part where he can use his feet. It's about my favorite part.
That's season 3. Anyway,
It's still my favorite part because he was like, "Oh."
All right. So, as you're searching, you're looking around. You two kind of split up a bit, staying well within sight of each other, close by. And you're looking around, and you guys, there's a side road that kind of goes off to the northeast. You're following signs that head toward Lyra, would be the larger town in that direction. And you're looking around, and you kind of have to go off the trail for a bit. But as you're going through the woods, Ares is staying closer to the path, so she can see anyone that like wandered off the road or anything like that. You after a while of walking, it's probably a good hour and a half, where you guys are just going through, talking for a bit, because you've got your detect magic going. And after a while, you get a ping on your detect magic. You wander
Somewhere.
off.
Yeah, just pull Shaggy and just start sniffing the ground.
You follow it, and in the ground you find, concealed in a little nook underneath some roots of a tree, you see a little stake stuck in the ground, wrapped in paper with writing on it.
I'm gonna cast Identify on it.
Okay, casting Identify. You identify, I assume ritual casting. You identify it, and it is a link in a magical chain that is creating a barrier.
Hmm.
And you get some magical what's the word? Like magical lingering sort of traces uh where you can see this connecting line. And then uh as you're looking at it, Ares pipes up and she comes over to you, says, "Hey, this is over about 20 feet off the side of the road, and it's a rucksack. Uh, looks like someone traveling light or probably with a caravan, and it's just their personal effects. Like, it had a decent amount of stuff in it. Um, the snacks
Anything?
that were in it were expired, as far as I can tell.
Anything? Did you eat them?
No. What?
Okay, you can tell me if you did.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Was there anything else I, anything identifying in there, or was it mostly just rations?
Not really. Rations, some blanket, a sleeping roll, stuff
So,
like that.
traveling pack. Is there anything
Traveler.
else over there?
She's
Oh,
like
it's
going through it, and then she just eats the rations. There's no more rations.
There's no more rations.
there
uh,
was there was rations at one point.
Hey, that's the thing about rations. They take forever to expire.
it's true. That was the point of rations. It's like I did see something weird where she wanders back over and you follow with her.
Mm-hmm.
Says, yeah, here. And she points down and you see a walking stick on the ground. Um and make make a survival check of your own with advantage.
Okay. 16.
16. Uh looking at it, it looks like it fell weird. Like it was dropped
Mm-hmm.
and uh then, you know, a walking stick falls just straight down usually. But it looks like it fell and then hit something. It was bouncing back and forth. And with your detect magic, you're able to see that this trace line where this barrier is, it almost looks like it impacted that barrier and sort of fell awkwardly down. And looking at it, uh, it's maybe a kind of redundant check, but make an investigation check, still with advantage, since Ares is there with you.
Natural 20.
Excellent.
Hmm.
Uh, it looks like it fell where the head was what was getting bound, like reflected off of the barrier. And looking at the head, there's a few um, things on it, things hanging off of it, stuff that you would have on like a well-used walking stick. Uh, but one thing on there is a holy symbol for the goddess Chimera, which is embedded into the head of the walking stick.
Which goddess is that?
That would be the goddess of fate.
I'm gonna run a quick identify on that too.
Sure. Yeah, and she's also the goddess of karma as well.
Gotcha.
Falls in with fate. You, with your detect magic, you see that it can. It has some general divine magic on it, the same amount that any holy symbol would. Where it's a symbol of a divine being,
Yeah. Channels.
It channels it, yeah. And the symbol itself is two brass horns that are curved with a triangle in the middle of it. And yeah, it's in there, and nothing else on the staff is magic, so you can assume a magical barrier would have caught that, if anything else, unless it is a very specific magical barrier for like brass or something, or fabric of this little tassel that's hanging off it or something, but you can assume.
What was the name of the goddess again?
Chimera. Khamira.
Gotcha.
Goddess of fate and karma.
So I could tell that it was just like the barrier caught it, basically.
Yeah, from the way this.
Keep a very close clutch on your scythe or whatever symbol of Byra you have, because this barrier will repel it. Did you get that, Piper?
Hopper looks.
Piper?
Piper!
Yes.
Did you get the message I sent you?
Yes. I'm trying to load it.
Oh, okay. I got you. No, I meant, like, did you get it? I spoke it to you.
I thought I was in Olimir and Drax's party.
I'm casting Sending.
Oh, okay. So are you asking me to look up Chimera?
No, I'm asking you to keep a very tight clutch on your staff or whatever symbol of Byra you have, because the barrier will repel it.
Emmy looking at everything she owns.
Hopper looks at you, Emmy, and he's like, uh-oh.
Yeah, she looks at Hopper, and then she looks at, like, he opens his mouth and looks at just everything she owns. And it's just shuts his mouth and is like, puts him in the front part of her outfit, arms sticking out like a baby Bjorn.
Right. Speaking of, we'll switch over to Emmy's group.
Gotcha.
Now.
So, is it just Emmy and Drac, or
it's Emmy, Drac, and Olimir?
No, it's Emmy and
Drac.
It's just Olimir's with Kelvor now, because we wanted one caster per party.
Oh no! Oh, I thought you meant like serious, like the
caster?
Wizard. Yeah.
Well, I thought you meant serious caster, not joke
a
casters.
magic caster.
Yeah, not the healer.
Oh, there's
only one, basically only one healer.
Yeah, there's only two arcane casters in the party, so.
Emmy has a moment where she like looks at Drac and then at the ground and is like, so we're the B team, huh?
Looks like it could.
They're just walking hand in hand. And he's just like, dude, I imagine Drax like, you smell any magic?
Yeah. You you picking up on anything?
It puts her up high. She's like T-posed to sense something. What would she cast? Like detect magic?
I don't know if you have that spell.
I think that might be a wizard spell. Let me check that.
Maybe.
I don't think Amy has. She has locate.
Locate object.
Yeah, locate object. But I'm pretty sure locate object is I have to have seen it and like felt it.
Is that the case? Let me check. It has to be an object you're familiar with. So you don't have to have seen it, you just have to know about it.
Did I see it in my Vision? Did I see the tower? I'm pretty sure I did.
I
pretty
would
sure.
have to go back and check, but I don't believe the tower was in there. But you would be familiar with it. So you could search for the tower.
You could search for it. Describe or name an object that is familiar to you. You sense the direction of the object's location as long as that object is within 1,000 feet of you. If the object is in motion, you know the direction of its movement. The spell can locate a specific object known to you as long as you have seen it up close within 30 feet at least once. Alternatively, the spell can locate the nearest object of a particular kind, such as a apparel, jewelry, furniture, tool, or weapon.
Yeah, so Amy's up by Drac, and she does like the beep beep beep.
The spell can't locate an object if any thickness of lead, even a thin sheet, blocks a direct path between you and the object.
Interesting. Okay. So yeah, you can search for the tower.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast that.
Right.
Funnily enough, I don't have any dice here.
That's alright. You can roll on your phone or something if you need to.
Is it just a D20 to cast?
No, you just cast it. You don't have to roll anything. Oh.
Yeah, she's gonna cast that. Drac has her like Simba, and he's going in a circle, and she's doing like the beep 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 beep, and he's walking as she's beeping.
So, you're going north currently, so you guys are pretty much just following the main path. You guys are just walking, and he's going around, and after about 40 minutes,
being held in the air.
You're on his shoulders now.
I like to think that he was holding me like this, and I was holding Hopper. So.
Yeah. After a bit, you guys see heading towards Sierra in the opposite direction of you guys. A couple of people. They look like they've been traveling for a bit.
Are they in a caravan?
They have a little like a little cart that's being carried by a horse, but there are about 3 of them, and they're all just walking alongside the horse.
He's gonna be like, Drac.
Just realized the 2 weirdest looking people are in this party.
That's another one of my concerns, honestly.
You guys will be fine.
Just giant devil man and baby. So
weird white baby, like white, like Y'all have seen the character art. I like Jack.
I mean, how wide is the road?
It's
like
pretty
a
wide. It's
2-lane.
yeah. It's a
Damn.
pretty wide road. It's a main road in between two very large cities. So yeah.
I was gonna say I want Drac to just go like this and stop the people. Alt.
It's like, yeah, all right. I mean, I'm probably not gonna think we're robbing them or anything.
Amy climbs down and does the same thing. Stop. Stop.
They
the world.
reach you and they're like, we don't want any trouble.
We don't have any trouble for you. We are looking for something.
What are you looking for?
Your coin purse.
All of your gold.
She holds her bones. Your bones. No, she's gonna be like, I need to find a tower. It is a tower. Have you seen it?
We've seen a few on our travels. We saw one. It was big tower. Had blades on it that were spinning. Very beautiful.
How far back?
Just across the border. Is very nice. Big wood blades spinning in wind.
And you remember this tower well? All of its details?
Quite well, yes. Saw it last week.
Oh God, this far away. There is a bad guy there. That is why we're looking for it. Thank you for your assistance.
We met people there. Very nice. Farmers. Quite kind.
The devil.
What were their crops?
It was grain of some sort. Weed, I believe it's wheat. Yes, they were wonderful contraption using big blades to grind the crop. Make a history check.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's okay, Drax rolling it too.
Yeah, I don't remember. I think Amy has good that. Oh, she does. She does have good that. Sorry, I have to wait for Google to roll my dice.
It's alright.
Go! just waiting. We're just loading. I accidentally rolled 4 of them. Hold on. I gotta.
What's the total?
The total was 72. So I don't know how that happened.
Rolls.
So
really good
yeah.
rolls.
Yeah, so let me just roll one more.
So
I got a 24.
You're writing this down, and as you're writing, you're like, this sounds an awful lot
That's
like a
a mill.
Do what?
It sounds an awful lot like a windmill.
I think windmills don't do anything with crops.
Yes, they do.
It's generating force so it can actually push the mill.
Windmill. It
I know,
mills the
but
crops.
Right. So hold up. Hear me out. Windmills, in the traditional sense, are energy savers. They're like, they produce energy. But in a medieval time, yes, they would mill grain. Okay.
And what time period are we in?
This is a fucking fantasy campaign!
No, wind turbines. There should be 2 people above it, and they have to survive.
I almost had a stroke hearing this conversation. Ah!
Put that on the highlight channel, boys.
Shut up. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Don't, please.
Don't see the hat, man.
You're
please.
gonna go beyond the UTI. You're gonna be so clean, you're bleeding.
I'm gonna go UV. Yeah, Emmy goes and looks at Drag, and she goes, "They talk about a windmill."
Yeah, I was getting that impression too.
Blade tower.
Did you see any other towers around more
Menacing.
ominous? Like ominous. Nothing as ominous as towers in Armadon. Those are ominous towers.
Do they also have the same accent as Kelfor?
Similar.
Are they cat people?
They're not.
Whoa, okay.
Kogos isn't here.
What are these people? They humans?
Whoa.
Gun them down.
What are you?
They appear to be a mixed bag. The guy you're talking to is a half elf. And then the woman with him appears to be a you okay, buddy? The woman with him appears to be a I can't focus. Appears to be an Aarakocra.
Which one? What are the Aarakocra? Are they birds?
The birds, yeah.
Bird people.
She appears to be some kind of hawk. And there's another man with them as well. And he is he's a human.
You remember how Emmy drew that really good picture for the general guy?
Yeah.
That's not what's happening right now.
Okay.
It's lovely. We'll put it right on the fridge.
Beak's a little narrow, but yeah. Not quite what I meant, but sure.
I made sure to put eyelashes so we knew it was a girl. Men don't have those.
I'm sure she appreciates that.
Right. I would not show them the drawing. She's just doing. So you saw nothing out of the ordinary other than a windmill.
Plenty out of ordinary. No towers for me.
What about the other members of your party?
others. And
The bird just
the woman was we are quite surprised by how beautiful this land is. Many strange things.
What has been the strangest thing that you have seen?
We kind of looked at each other. The human was probably
This guy says the fucking windmill. We didn't exactly put the two brainiacs on the same team.
Probably the lake with the ruins near it. Normal looking ruins, but felt strange, you know. Do you know? Is she okay? She's fine, yeah.
Emmy would probably be making the connection to maybe he's talking about Feywild magic, since there's been an increase in that. What would she roll for that?
I guess either Arcana or Nature.
Alright, let's see which is me.
I would assume Nature, probably.
Both are bad.
That also tracks. I mean, Nature's a wisdom skill, isn't it? Or maybe
Nah, is it? I thought it was.
It's intelligence.
Skill. It is an intelligence skill.
Yeah. Toe.
You're connecting the dots in this case, and like it's all connected. Drax's like, I don't know if it is. Like, it's connected. All comes back to the Feywild.
That's how he's immortal. The Feywild.
Could be.
The Feywild windmill.
The Fey windmill.
What is that?
Lake. And then I don't know how to draw ruins, so I just drew the earth symbol from Avatar.
Do you know what ruins are?
I think I'm mixing up runes and ruins.
I think you may be.
Emmy also has an auditory processing disorder like I do. Alright, well, Emmy doesn't have sending. She can't.
She's got telepathy. I'll allow you to talk to the other groups. You're technically out of range for it, but I'll allow it.
Emmy's gonna message to, I guess, Ivanov to be like, whose bright idea was it to put Wingus and Dingus on the same team? We're discovering nothing. And then she's gonna send them this.
Emmy. I'm going to keep it very honest with you.
She's gonna go, look.
I think I'm 90% certain it would have ended up the same way no matter what. I'm a smarty pants. So like, I know.
You're just like that.
But I'm also dumb as shit. All right. I'm a
Yeah,
living anomaly. I'm a
send-
facsimile of humanity.
Yeah, so send
I'm both the smartest person here, probably, but I'm also really stupid.
We could have had Olimir in our group, who equally could have been just as knowledgeable, but we sent him.
I think he
He's
was.
with Kelfor.
Yeah, he's with Kelfor, so yeah, sure, send the best talker and the brains on the same team, Team Alpha.
Why does everyone think I'm the best talker? I'm not.
Technically speaking, Drek has higher charisma than Kelfor.
I just say things in a good way.
Long
usually.
story short, Emmy, don't feel bad.
I
There have
don't-
been several
Emmy-
times where I felt like I should have gotten something and it just wasn't clicking.
Yeah, no, Emmy is gonna send
All-
back. Emmy's gonna send back. I don't feel bad. I feel frustrated. All caps.
I just want to like.
I
know,
found
like, it just,
two things. A barrier perimeter, which is pretty big, and also you can't take your holy stuff with you. Maybe.
Kelfor
all
over
I
here
had-
fucking having this stick, just hitting something like. Do you think other group's doing good?
Emmy is like,
Probably
I
not.
had to learn the hard way what a
We're the best.
wind. Emmy had. I just had to explain to a man what a windmill is.
Son! Listen.
You're helping people.
You're helping people. You didn't know what that was. Did he told you about the ruins on the lake? I think that might be something of importance.
While you're doing that, Drex talking to them still. You know,
Yeah, when this is going on, Emmy is just wide eyes staring at the ground to message back and forth.
That's also what Ivanov is doing while walking.
he's like, and then like muttering, "Shut up! Let me speak. I can't fucking hear my thoughts." He's just sending curse words through the message.
So, rolled an intelligence check for Drac.
You got a one.
And he, well, he was, sorry, something smells good in your cart there. What did you guys have to eat the past few days? It smells real nice. It was,
You got any babies in there? It smells like babies.
well, we had, we had lamb, no, that was last week. This is odd.
It's gonna be fucking euros in that cart.
Do not remember.
Right.
Right.
Is it almost like the memories have left you?
I don't know.
Dementia.
Do you? What did we eat the other day? One was I I had latkes last night. Was what about before then? Well, it was what did we eat the other night?
Have you been traveling straight down from this road and only this road?
We've taken detours to camp, but yes, for the most part.
Emmy is going to reach inside a hopper. She will grab a gold piece for each of them. Be like, yeah, literally. And then she's just gonna be like, "Come on, Drax."
Thank you.
I'm so. You ever just feel Emmy's talking to Drac and like kicking dust, and she's always like, "You feel just dumb. You ever just feel dumb? Feel dumb."
Yeah.
Yeah, and you just feel. Are there any rocks nearby or sticks?
Yeah.
Is there a tree?
You're in a forest road. Yeah.
Amy's gonna grab like a dead branch and just start hitting a tree. Just frustrated.
Yeah.
Amy's gonna grab the
let
first.
it out, kiddo.
Amy's gonna grab a fucking stone and say, "The one who hasn't sinned cast the first stone," and immediately chucks it at the Birdman.
No, not. She's just like, couldn't I have been born a wizard?
Why do I have to love my mom?
Yeah, what? My mom would be so pissed right now, just hitting a tree.
For reference, on Drax intelligence check to see if he would think to ask a question like that, he had a 19.
So that went to 17?
Yeah.
Drac is the smartest one among us.
Drac is
Apparently,
also punching the same tree that Amy is.
Yeah, all right.
Nah, Drac got his own tree.
Yeah, they would continue down the road after she's like unfrustrated, but her face is still so red.
All right. We'll switch to Kelfor, Nevia.
You never told me what amounted to her locate object.
You haven't located anything yet.
Oh, so there was no ping.
Well, like, what object were you trying to look for?
Tower.
So we're not within 1,000 feet of it at the moment, and haven't been for since you started casting a spell.
When she was hitting the tree, she was doing the Tom and Jerry scream, the
Mel Blanc scream.
And then she does it in the message.
What am I doing?
she sends that.
You're not stupid, Emmy. You are not stupid.
Have you talked to the Kelfor group at all, by the way? I just want to know if I could chime in.
Yes, I imagine he could
just
chime
switching
in.
To them.
Kelfor's response would be, "No, it's okay."
Kelfor's like, "Oh, we found the tower."
He's like, "The tower is a windmill?"
That is crazy.
Oh, crazy.
The fuck's a windmill?
To which Emmy responds, "Apparently, it's a thing powered by the wind."
Bullshit. I want proof. I want captions. What's your sources? When we get to our group, Kelpor's going to pull a book out. He's going to pull out the Iron's Guide to Your Life in particular.
Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and look at a page. So I'll take it from 55 pages to 54.
Mm-hmm.
Just to see if there's anything I can glean from this.
All right.
What happens to the pages? Do they just...
No, it just is filled with that.
Yeah. There are only so many pages in the book. So once they're all filled, the magical property is lost and he just has the book. So...
Gotta take the war paint off.
Your page
Fucking windmill. An elf.
You think they're good? You know, I just feel like Emmy and Thrak would be a good combo because
Meanwhile, you
Listen.
hear in the telechats like, Emmy, you're not stupid. You're okay.
No, you don't even. Well, also, why did we
Get a
send
good team.
the two youngest? We sent the two youngest.
It's true.
what about
We sent-
Alamir? He might be young.
We
He's-
sent
Alamir,
the, we sent
Okay.
the orphan and the other kind of diet orphan.
Oliver's like, I'm 52.
Yeah,
you
just
look
a
nice
baby.
my 3 age.
Oh, thanks, man.
No problem.
The book says, I need you to focus right now, bud.
I'm trying.
There we go. I'm talking to my camera.
That- I don't try to put you in this situation often.
I know. In hindsight, I should have considered this.
What's wrong, DM? Didn't think about all the options.
No, I didn't. Meepy. Say, it'll say an old man and an observer sit together by the lake. That's what it says.
An old man and observer sit with each other at the lake.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
The good.
I will look at that and say, sometimes you're too cryptic. All right. Well,
Would you say my book says lake?
Kelfor can't communicate with anyone. I can get Alamir to do
Olimir
it though.
can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kelfor wouldn't think it's a big deal to bring up unless he heard something group talk about a lake.
Emmy mentioned a lake.
Kelfor would bring it up.
Like she would put this image in everyone's. Did you put it?
They say rune or ruin.
Olimir's like, I think I can't quite tell what she was trying to say.
Ow.
I think she sent a picture of a woman with a bad wig on, but it was she I think she mentioned a lake. Yeah.
Okay.
We want to bring up your thing.
Good. So I have a question for you, DM.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say Olimir's head. This is Olimir's head, and he can see the pictures in his brain.
Mm-hmm.
If Kelfor puts his ear to his ear, like telephone.
Not how that works.
Just thought I'd ask. Fuck me, I guess.
Yeah, I would tell Alamir to go ahead and just spread that message about an old man and observer sit with each other at a lake from the Iron's Guide to Your Life in particular book. So
It would be like
the cat had some kind of book that
don't call me Cat. My
was
name's
just for
Gelfor.
him.
My name's Gelfor.
And
Don't call me Cat.
cat. Emmy would be laughing
He-
at cat.
he sends the what it wrote down. That mean anything to
Emmy,
you guys?
Emmy would chime in. Lake. I got Lake. Lake.
Is that what that was?
I believe that is a set of ruins off the coast of the lake.
Oh.
Well, that's
I don't
just
think they know what they're talking about.
that's just hurtful.
I don't think it's anything.
Emmy, no, Emmy's not. Emmy's gonna be like, listen here, Professor Minecraft. and would be like,
Man,
"My-
I
Do
haven't
either of
heard
you know
that
what
nickname
Minecraft
since I
is?
haven't heard that nickname since the college days.
he's like, don't call me that.
Do either of you know what Minecraft is?
Minecraft?
Yeah.
Is that like a beer?
That's what I figured.
That'd be a sick name.
No,
for
that's
it.
Minecraft.
Mein Kampf.
No, no.
Emmy has read Mein Kampf. Didn't understand.
No,
the
It does
no,
not
she
exist
has
in
not.
this world.
No, she
Hitler
has
No,
does not
no,
exist in
no.
this world.
Emmy read it, but the entire time was going, don't
See,
like
I don't know
that.
what any of this
It was-
means.
It
It's
wasn't
really
real.
boring.
Yeah,
Matt has read part of Mein Kampf. It's really boring.
I have read all of it, and I don't know what people were on back then, but oh my
Crack.
god!
Damn, did they write art?
Get to the point already. Anyway.
Legitimately.
Oh, you hate Jews. Great. That was the point. Cool.
But no, Emmy would be like, me and Drac talked to travelers. They mentioned weird oddities such as windmill and weird magic surrounding a lake.
With ruins.
Also, be nice to me. She would say that
Be nice. What?
to
I
Alamir.
haven't been rude. Okay.
Am I being mean?
I mean, what'd you say?
I just,
She is sensitive.
I just gave the message. I don't know what she's talking about.
Did you tell Emmy that she is a great person before you said the message?
Is that a caveat? Do
I
need to
think
do
so.
Yeah, you have to sign your messages with
XOXO.
yeah, XOXO. You are loved, Alamir.
You waste like 7 words in a send, but I mean it makes Emmy
that's
happy.
Not exactly efficient. I'll keep it in mind.
Can you remind me what Alamir looks like?
Yeah. Let's see.
Because I did an artist rendering, but you probably won't like it.
It's just a butt head.
No.
You can share yours first if you want.
Hold on, it's not done yet.
Okay. There it is.
Holy fucking shit, that's...
His hair's a bit curlier than that image. And he's a bit younger. But roughly.
Oh.
But Kelfor's gonna go ahead and discuss like a good way to try to find the tower with Alamir using his magic detection. Navia.
I have detect magic. I've got locate object. I've got locate person.
If you lose track of me, could you do locate person?
Yeah.
Cool.
It would be within 1,000 feet of me, but yeah.
Not just 1,000. Fuck.
Is that limiting?
I mean, I would like to run farther. Because we don't know exactly where this tower could be, so I was gonna try to run in certain spots, try to cover it, so like I would at least trigger it if possible. Nevia, could you keep an eye out for any like tracks or any like interrupted tracks in any kind?
I can do that.
Okay. Keep detect magic up for now, Alamir, and I'm gonna start running.
All right. Here's this hero forge.
All right. And then
Uh,
Kelfor will just start running around, trying to see if maybe he can like keep an eye out on like the ground, see if there's anything weird when he's running around, but also just mostly trying not to hit something.
right. You are in a forest still, so that is
Yeah.
important as well. Okay. So make a perception check, I suppose.
Gotcha.
And then
What is it at now?
okay.
30.
God.
I rolled a
All right.
19 and I got a 11 plus.
Oh wait. One more. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. Um yeah, all of you also rolled really well. So uh 30. You let's see. You would with your perception as you're going through, you are running around and heads on a swivel looking for anything that you could see. And
I do
you're not
imagine
seeing
it's like Devil May Cry Baby as well, where I'm going like
God, I hope not. um uh uh you see as you're running around, you see a few things. As you're running along a path, a northwest path is the path that leads to the closest town outside of Sierra. Um, so you run past a couple farms, a couple people traveling here and there. Um, but you you loop back around and catch up with Nevia, who rolled well, and she's like, "I'm not seeing too much out of the ordinary. I mean, there's a decent bit of stuff left on the side of the road, but it could be explained with camping or yeah, anything else, really.
Mhm.
Camping those refugees coming through, stuff like that." Mir says, "Yeah, my stuff's not getting too much. Also, nothing close by. There's some general weirdness in the air out here. Feels heavy. Feels like it's about to rain, kind of. But it looks up and it's bright blue sky. It's
Did you
weird.
feel that when you were in the tower before?
Well, yeah, but it was a lot heavier there. I mean, I felt claustrophobic in there with how much magic there was compressed in that place. Here it's feels similar, but it's lighter.
Hmm. Okay.
You
Um,
you go out for another circle just to see if you can find anything. And as you're going, uh, it's there it is. It's just for a moment. Like if you weren't so observant, you almost certainly wouldn't have seen it. But just as you're running through, going in between, you look and something catches the corner of your eye over just off in the distance in between two trees. It looks like smoke. A light smoke, though. Nothing heavy, nothing on fire, you don't think. Um, and your head turns, and as you're turning, you can see this figure. All you're really able to make out is a silhouette with horns coming out of its head to the side. And it looks like its feet aren't connected to the ground. And it's holding something in one of its hands that the smoke seems to be coming out of. And you can see it has an outstretched arm pointing eastward. And by the time your head locks and your eyes fix to it, it's gone.
can I? Crazy question.
Mm-hmm.
Kelfor
I'm used to
immediately.
those with you.
Okay, bud.
Lovingly.
All right. Kel. Oh. Kelfor would stop in his tracks. And then go ahead and take a double take. Is the smoke still there or is it gone? Like the whole figure and smoke is gone.
With your perception that you rolled, I'll say you do see a faint trace of smoke disappearing.
Can I try to get there and sniff?
Sure. You go over. It's pretty far away, but it's you.
I would double my speed and like full on dash.
Yeah. Uh, you rush.
Kelfor
and
running at you, going.
you smell smells. Make a nature check.
Fuck. Shit. Fuck.
He's doing that cat thing where they just like kind of stick out their teeth, and he's just like,
12.
12. Okay. So you're able to make out one of the smells. You get two prominent smells, but you are able to identify eucalyptus. You can't recognize the other smell.
Okay. What would be going through Kelfor's mind when he sees that is, okay, pointed east, maybe crazy idea.
Mhm.
Divine intervention.
Okay.
So he's gonna go back to the group. And he's gonna be like, I haven't smoked my blunt yet, but I have it here, just in case.
I haven't smoked my daily dart yet.
I haven't got that good old. But I saw a figure, and I'm gonna run it by you too, because I'm not all that familiar with gods and religion. It was a figure with horns to the side, hovering above the ground, with something in its hand, possibly an incense, with smoke coming out of it. And I ran over. It pointed east. It was like, ooh, oh. It pointed east, and I ran to see if maybe I can get more information. I smelled the smoke, and there's two distinct smells, but I can only get eucalyptus from it.
Yeah.
Does that strike anything?
Let's see. Nevia. And then
Oh, you're talking about the god of Tarj.
okay. So Nevia is like, that's outside of my ballpark. I have no idea.
Shit.
Almir's like, I have some neural connections in here clicking, but they're not connecting quite. I don't.
Ask the group.
It sounds familiar, but yeah.
Ask
Should
the
I
other
ask?
groups.
Should I ask everyone?
Go ahead and ask everyone, and then go ahead and put a message in there saying we should possibly reconvene.
Hey everyone. Kelfor had a vision of Horn's shadow with an incense burner. Smelled eucalyptus and something else. Any thoughts? Emmy, you're great. XOXO, is that right?
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Okay.
Yumi chimes in and is like, thank you. I see.
Can I make a religion check?
Sure. Emmy, if you would also like to.
Religion.
26.
Jesus. You got good religion.
It's an intelligence skill.
Oh, it's true.
Because I think I know who this is.
13 for Emmy.
I'd say, Emmy, you could have an advantage with knowing religion.
Do you think that will help you? It did not help me.
Okay.
That brought the score down to a single digit number. So
if it's any help, Nevia rolled a 5 and Olimir rolled an 8. So
Emmy rolled a 5 and a 9.
Yeah. Emmy, you're like, that sounds familiar. You know, you've read about it, but it's kind of outside of your realm. you know it's you're like, oh, I should have done my homework better.
It depends on what it is, because
Yeah.
like when
You
it comes to in and all of Byra, her sisters, no, I know it. I know.
yeah.
But if it's like some random,
You know it's not one of them.
yeah, it's
So
some other loser.
I don't know what it is then, 'cause that was for sure that was Etia.
Ivanov.
Mm-hmm.
You're in your mind palace, you're thinking back, you're like, okay, religious studies class. Had to take a lot of that back in school. And thinking, okay, horns, incense, eucalyptus is a smell. Okay, eucalyptus, if that's part of part of their temple thing, that narrows it down a bit. Uh, horns, incense, possibly if it is a god, you would assume uh, you would assume the god of the past, the observer.
Okay. The Observer, it sounds like.
Even more, Emmy would literally not care, like of the past god. Like
Stop
she
living in the past.
yeah, she believes in the cycle. It is the present. It is a cycle. So she'd be like, also sing the horns. Emmy would probably be like, yeah.
Drax got horns.
Yeah.
God. And also that put it in there that it was pointing east, and that we should regroup.
Yep. So you guys spend. Some of you get there faster, some slower. Say probably Ivanov and Ares are probably the last ones to get there. I think they kind of wandered the furthest. Um, you guys meet back up near the city gates and reconvene.
I'll see that guard and see if he saw anyone different come through.
Yeah, the a couple of people came through. Never seen them before. It was two men and a woman had a wagon. Thick accents, thick northern accents. They figure they're from Armadon, probably somewhere in that region. Yeah, they look like them. These are good drawings.
Is that Drac saying this?
No, it's the guard.
Yeah. Emmy's gonna hug his legs.
Okay, all right.
I can
Been
get you
fishing
hanged
for
for that.
compliments all day.
Yeah, exactly. Compliments from a stranger
help?
means so much.
Yeah.
Our next goal, I guess, would just be to head east.
Yeah,
'Cause it
all
seems
signs
like-
point to the lake.
Like, there's a. Are you guys still talking near the guard?
Yeah. That was
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. Oh, we're looking for a lake.
Mm-hmm.
There's one. It's a bit off the beaten path, but over or about well, 5, 6 miles or so that away. There's a lake over there. Beautiful this time of year. Haven't heard many people go in that direction lately. It's, I guess, busy time. So
Gotcha. Start heading that way then.
all right. So you guys head in the direction. Ivan Athanair is kind of taking the lead since they were more in that way.
Be very wary. If you see any stakes in the ground with little slips of paper on them, those are our perimeter.
Like this?
Well, if you just put one.
Oh no! Careful! No. I like to think he actually acted it out, and then he's on the ground, and he's like,
you guys are walking for about 2 hours or so. And then Emmy, make a Constitution saving throw.
Does she get help because I warned her about the things?
I'll say yes.
So.
Also, but I've got Hopper. Remember, he is.
I remember.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, his head is.
He knows.
His head is here.
He's
his
tucked
arm.
in.
Yeah, he's probably like.
We're about to see you go and just get shot back, or something's about to happen.
I'm imagining I just get force bombed backwards, and I'm
Depends
like,
on what you roll on this con save.
oh no. Constitution, you said?
Yep.
Yeah.
Roll with advantage.
Saving throw. So
I get
with
advantage.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I got you 14.
14? Okay.
You still die.
You guys are walking, and Amy just goes, oh! And it's like she ran into a tree. Just falls over. Oh.
She has her nose starts bleeding, and she just goes.
I'm just imagining.
Weirdly, Amy, your face went through, but once your body hit it,
What's my chest?
Or yeah, like where a lot of your stuff is.
Oh, so she got the wind knocked out of her. So
Yeah,
kinda. She's like.
I'm just imagining all we hear is like the Gmon death sound and just ragdoll.
She rolled a nat one. She would have gotten sent off like GTA 4.
See, that's kind of what I was hoping for, and then I imagine Kelfor's like, I can catch her! I can catch her!
I can do this! This is the one thing!
Yeah, exactly. And I've been almost like, oh, I knew that would happen. Just watching me.
Oh, coming a mile
Get
away.
the twinkle in the sky like Team Rocket.
Yeah, so Emmy's like, and she's got Hopper. She's like, I get it.
What's Hopper doing? Hopper's like,
he does the.
Ouch.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I love you so much. I'm so sorry.
You okay, kiddo?
Hopper goes.
Jimmy?
Hopper would chime in. Well, wall.
Yeah, that was what I was trying to convey earlier.
Hey, Emmy? Can you
Just to get
stand?
me. What?
Can you stand?
Yeah. And she like gets up and is like.
This is why you pay attention to people when they say you will run into a wall.
I was led to believe that he would just go soaring, so I thought if my body around him, the magic could be concealed by my person.
No, it's still on your person, so you're going with it.
Oh, so Hopper has to stay.
Does Hopper have to stay? Take Hopper out and see how it goes.
And she's gonna put one hand, but hold Hopper like this and go, and then his face is gonna.
He just slides off your hand.
No.
Buddy, no. And then she just splats him and like feels the wall.
Oh,
Hopper, are you a fan of this? You can say no.
not really.
All
Yeah,
right, come here,
but
bud. Come
we
here.
we do anything for love.
You know, like, it's okay, but
It's okay. It'll be over soon.
He sticky hands down the wall.
Yeah, it's like one of those things that you throw at the wall and it just goes.
Well,
uh,
and Emmy is gonna step to the side and sit with Hopper and be like, you guys have a good time. And he just cross-legged. She's gonna pull a checkers board out, start setting it up.
So
Hopper's probably like, hello.
you don't need to lose right now.
You
You will not be.
go with them. And Emmy's like, no.
You go, I stay.
Oh, no, dummy, dumb, stupid.
Well,
No.
this does bring up an important point. Without Hopper, even any means of spellcasting Emmy could do, she won't be able to do.
I mean, I can cast stuff with my digits.
No, without a symbol, you cannot cast anything.
Okay, and she moves her first sticker piece.
Is her? I'm assuming your spellcasting focus in your scythe.
Me and Matt, so sigils hasn't really been a part of Emmy's thing. Like, she doesn't get sigils on her hands.
Well, no, like a symbol could be any token. Like for me, the ruby on my staff is my arcane symbol.
Yeah, it's his
My
focus.
fist.
Yes. No.
My fists are magic.
Yeah, but they're not exactly a focus.
Homer says, well, you'd have to talk to an aberration person to fully clarify, but for a barrier this strong, it's usually just a wall. Once you get through the wall, then you're okay. So.
Should we have someone come out here to, like, watch over Emmy and Hopper, or just watch over Hopper if Emmy joins? Or, counterpoint, and I give the gun to Hopper.
I think at that point it would just be best to leave Hopper at the inn with Jarrus.
True.
She drags him across the checkers board. Just ugly crying.
I know.
Not.
I'd rather we didn't go in without Hopper, but...
Well, we could ask the king nicely to let him in.
She takes his little hand, slaps it against the wall, listens. Plap, 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 plap.
Kelfor can't knock on the wall because I'm assuming he just goes right through it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just knock
Hold
4
it up.
times. Knock 4 times and see if they're cool with that.
It's truly just religious things, I think the king is not necessarily in agreement with. Because that's his whole shtick, is to create a world without gods.
You mentioned you'd found one of the anchors for this barrier, right?
Yes.
Couldn't we
Well,
weaken
if
it?
we're able to dispel one of the anchors, it could create a doorway for a short period of time.
Certainly try. I have dispel magic.
Should we let? Okay. What
But
I'm hearing right now is we're about to go in this thing. So my question
mean-
is, should we let people know?
That would be a good point. It might be wise to rest up first before we actually decide we want to conquer this thing.
yeah, because once an anchor to a barrier is set, whoever created that barrier would be certainly made aware of it.
Yeah,
So
it would be
you'd want to do
safer.
that on go time.
Yeah, it'd be
If
safer
anything-
to get everything in order first.
If anything, one
Yeah.
of the best things that we can probably do is go ahead and notify Jairus of
Yes.
the location, and then see what he wants us to do.
That would be wise.
I think that's a good call.
Hey, Emmy, do you want to see how long we can make Hopper stick to the wall?
Please don't
No,
Don't do that to
make me
Hopper.
feel bad.
no,
Okay.
no. He's
Hopper
He's
is a
my-
valuable part of this team, and we're not going in without him.
he's all I
Damn
have.
Skippy.
all- He he's all I have.
We
He's
won't,
my
let,
silly.
we won't let you go in without him.
He's my silly little guy.
Not only would
I
that
love-
kill me, that would also be not wise.
If it makes any sense, I never had anybody before you guys. It's just him, and I gotta have him.
I understand.
Humper does also have Emmy's scythe and all her stuff in him.
I was
Also,
about to
that
say, I'm pretty sure Hopper also has my thermite. No, I kept that on my person.
No, and then she reaches in and grabs the thermite. It's in
All
it.
right, well,
Mhm.
that's sticking on me.
Hopper gets angry eyebrows. Like,
The thermite
No.
tasted good.
no, why was that in me?
Taste
Why
that.
did you put that in me?
Why would
Tastes
you?
like sulfur.
Or would have melted through the dimension.
Okay. So you guys are heading back to
Well, I think we want Alamir to cast sending to notify Jairus
gotcha.
and just see if he wants us to head back or if he wants to just meet up where we are.
Yeah, okay. It's like all right, feed me some lines as I go. Hey, Mr. Albridge. I think we were able to find the barrier that leads to this tower.
16.
Any
We want-
word on how to approach?
Emmy is the best.
Emmy is best.
Mhm.
Emmy would message, guys, come on.
Where's his? Well, I think reconvene here, and we'll set a plan of attack. We want as many people as we can going in if we're invading this place. I'd worry if we just sent 7 people in.
8. I'm including Hopper.
Right.
We are one. He's back in my shirt.
Alright, semantics. let's go meet back up with the boss.
All right.
Okay. You guys make the trek back. long walk. It's night starting to fall, and you guys make it back to the city gate. And the guard, he's about done with his shift. He's fixing to leave, like head back into the city. Oh, did you enjoy the lake?
It
I've never seen it.
was so beautiful.
It was scenic. I enjoyed
Isn't
it.
it? Yeah, it's great out there. Yeah.
My favorite
Lovely
part was
place
the
to
wall.
take the kids. Hmm? Oh, the old ruins. Yeah, those
Yeah.
are great.
Those. Yep.
Okay.
uh, yeah, you guys head back in and meet back up at the inn. And uh, Jarrus and about everyone else are in the main dining area, and Jarrus says, "Right, uh, let's meet in my office, everyone." And all of you gather.
Emmy's gonna look
And-
up at Drax and be like, "Okay, jump."
Huh?
Emmy's gonna look up at Drax and be like, "You think we're in trouble?"
Oh.
Uh,
It dawns on
Yeah.
Drax, and he's like, "Hey guys, are we in trouble?"
oh shit, guys.
No.
I'm not asking for me. Emmy's like really scared, and I'm like, "You're not scared. You're not."
Yeah, you guys. Jarrus opens the door to his office. You guys have been to his office, speak with him a few times. It's just an in room that he's set up. But this time he opens it up, and inside there is a large house inside of his room. Says, figured it'd be a little cramped with everyone, so made a mansion. And
Just make him. Damn, I haven't even learned that one.
it's a magnificent
You know,
mansion. It's
there's-
a good one. You should pick it up when you can.
I think I might.
Why do I want to punch things if I want it? My dream is to own a house and fucking.
It doesn't last forever.
It only lasts 24 hours, but you
Can
can
you just-
cast it again and again. Yeah.
The problem is you'll have to redecorate everything. You have to keep constantly.
Well, no, you do that when you create it.
But then you'd have
it's
to
all
make something
mental.
different up there.
Yeah, it's this beautiful, simple, homey kind of place. It reminds you a bit of the casino, but a bit less grandiose. And we'll step in, and right in the uh, entry room, large main hall, there's a large meeting table that you all kind of circle around. Right. So, Crimson Mayhem, if you would.
Okay, so
I met God.
no, you saw.
Okay.
You s-
Which one?
Oh shit, there's more. What'd you guys say it once again?
the goddess of the past sent him a vision, pointing him toward
God of the
where
past.
the tower is
Technically a
located.
That's convenient.
We believe. I mean, all signs we found point toward the lake, where the ruins are.
East of where the location is, where we said the tower is gonna go around.
Okay.
So, we also, Ivanov, you found something around there as well, right?
There are several stakes in the ground with spell tags attached to them. That is the perimeter of the barrier. How far
Makes
they
sense.
expand, I can't really tell, but quite far. And, what's more, no divine objects can pass through. Divine charged objects cannot pass through.
They all kind of look around, and some of the groups are like, oh, we're okay, and just take off stuff. But Lala's like,
That's the problem. Not all of us being clerical. Some of the very important people in all of our parties are. And without those symbols and sources of power, ultimately will not be able to contribute anything.
I like to think that when he said the other important members of the party, he like kindly bows to Emmy and them, and and Emmy's just to Hopper.
They just kind of look around. They're like, Says, well, thankfully for the most part, we've not got many people that are affected by that, but arguably the most crucial role fortified is certainly
One that can pick us back up.
yeah. So we've got to break this barrier then.
Yes.
When we do break the barrier, they're gonna know we're coming.
So when we decide to do this, we need to be utmost assuredly prepared.
But most likely, I hate to say it, we're gonna have to do this way sooner than we think. Because that tower can move again.
That is true. It does move, doesn't it?
Luckily, maybe we can locate object again to maybe find the stakes, because it seems they had to put those stakes down to hide it.
That's useful. We have some scouts we could use for that, if nothing else. Right. Well, we've got the location. Unfortunately, we don't have much past that of what's further in, but we'll have to adapt no matter what. So, I think we approach this in waves. Send the groups who need to get in with a cleric in first. Make sure they're in safe. We're not sure how big the area is, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But get them in. And then we'll have to scout out the tower. And unfortunately, we'll kind of have to go from there. Just wing it. But,
Crazy enough, I think that's what we do best.
well, I'm glad to hear it. So who all has a cleric who needs to get through this barrier?
Us. Lala's with the neon bones, right?
Grey Guard Company
Grey
needs
Guard.
it. Neon Bones are okay. They don't need it.
Gotcha.
White Ashes. So maybe we'll have to test it. All right. So Grey Guard, Crimson Mayhem. You'll enter the barrier first once we take it down. White Ashes, try it. Neon Bones, you'll be the rear. We'll enter slowly, one at a time, into this area. But we still need to move quick, because once the barrier's down, they'll know we're there.
What I'm also worried about is a necromancer with possibly an army of dead as well around. So I think it would be a good idea to go ahead and get people evacuated.
I think that's a good call. Hopefully, hopefully, that person is elsewhere. But if they're not, then that would be a problem. So we'll reach out to the royal family, see what we can do. See if we can order a temporary evacuation.
Which sucks as well because there's going to be refugees trying to come here. So if something goes wrong.
Yeah. I'll see if I can't get that sorted while y'all are doing this. Speak to the Jarl, speak to the guard, see what we can do. So if we can form a waypoint where any travelers coming from the north could stay for the time being while we take care of this, and then send them through once it's taken care of, then that'd be ideal. I'll work on that. I'll leave it to all of you to get it done. So, I think Crimson Mayhem, Mr. Alamir, you all take point. You'll be the first into the tower, which could be dangerous. Almost certainly will be dangerous. Following, the Grey Guard Company will enter second. Then White Ashes, Neon Bones will await on the edge of the barrier. Form a defensive wall. Make sure no one gets in or out that doesn't need to, as to the best of our abilities. And keep in contact. Make sure if anyone needs help, someone's ready to help them. And Jarrus will step over, wave his hand over a chest that he has in his mansion. Pick it up, bring it over to the table, set it down and open it, and you see a bunch of hand-sized white stones. Everyone take a sending stone. They're all interconnected. You'll be able to talk to each other. It should theoretically work inside the barrier.
How big is the stones? Is it
Yay big. Like egg-sized, roughly. But flatter. Please don't eat the sending stones.
Do
I'm
not
not
eat.
gonna eat it. I'm just gonna put it in my mouth.
No, don't put it in your mouth.
The last time you put something in your mouth, Emmy,
to get
you know
surgery.
what happened?
Emmy,
Wow.
spit it out.
Emmy, are we gonna have to put the cone of shame on you?
It's not even for humans. It's a dog cone.
It's definitely a dog cone.
We don't eat those.
I'm not. So like,
We don't put them in your mouth either.
Emmy, do you want to see the king with a cone of shame on?
Oh no!
They call it a cone of shame for a reason.
No!
Ares like, we'll put a little jester's hat on you too.
A little dunce cap.
I forget what Ares wears, but she's like grabbing it and on her knees, like, no, I'm not a jester. I'm not a
Quit acting like one.
What'd you say, Matt?
Ares like, quit acting like one.
Yeah,
gotta get serious.
I like to. So if she has, theoretically, DM question, if she has the sending stone in her mouth and tries to talk, does it just sound like?
It will be like.
Oh fuck!
Now I understand.
Sorry, could you do that again?
Yeah, I got you.
Emmy, we need you on the front lines.
Wow. Oh, welcome to Wendy's.
I'm just gonna, like, if that happens, I'll reply to the stone being like, that's my prodigy.
That's my student right there.
You guys are fucked.
Yeah,
your eardrums are ruptured.
Yeah, you guys are bleeding out, and Amy's just like.
I'm not sure if the barrier will block communications outside of it. So, say Neon Bones, once the operation started, have someone inside the barrier just to be safe. Of course, it's also possible that this tower is magically blocked as well. So,
wouldn't put it past.
Could have 2 levels of lack of communication.
You think they have a 2-step verification barrier?
Basically.
Fuck.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I've had to deal with one of those before.
Where?
We just blew them up.
Right. Make your preparations. Do what you need to do. If you have anything you need, let me know. I'll see what I can do.
With all of our work, can we get a free round at the end?
Sure.
Is Jarrus sitting down?
No, he's standing up.
Amy's gonna just waddle over, hug his legs, and be like, "We'll come back safe, okay, boss?"
Make sure you do. So
So, like, that's like a red flag that she just did, right?
No.
That's just a straight
she does the same thing to everyone.
No, just saying, like, after this big mission, like, we'll come back alive. That seems like a death flag. I'm just saying.
It would be, Emmy chimes in, it would be really fucked up if I died.
Don't put this on me.
My blood would be on your hands. A 14-year-old's blood.
12.
Hopper's like, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
As for a more supply question, are there any good potion stores or anything of the sort in town?
There are. I've been doing my own research. Seeing if we can. I've struck a deal with one of the local apothecaries.
Well, alright.
You'll be able to get a few potions on the guild's dime.
I'll take it.
Right. Make preparations. speak to me if you need something. And I have faith in every one of you. But to be safe, maybe pick a god and stop praying. And Jairus will walk
Wait,
away.
what?
You heard him.
Fuck, dude, I barely picked a god in the first season. Shit.
Start
I said
praying, boy.
I'll be right back.
You hear Kane from the Grey Guard Company. I feel like, isn't if we pick a god that aren't we not supposed to do that to get through the barrier?
Well, I mean, like,
I think he means
you're
more in a
right.
spiritual sense to keep your spirits up.
But what are spirits bounce from the wall?
No.
Oh, okay, good.
Brother, I got
Otherwise, I
plenty of
wouldn't have
spirits
got-
downstairs.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have
fucking
gone to
go.
that barrier.
Get it.
Well, I think the most important thing we do right now. Let's go just have a drink.
True. Need all the spirits we can get. Both soul spirits and actual spirits of the alcohol variety.
Exactly.
All right. So you guys head out of the mansion and go out to get some drinks. And while you guys are leaving, Jared says, "We move in 3 days. Tomorrow. 3 days after tomorrow.
I thought you said 3 days tomorrow.
3 days in the morning."
Oh, okay.
So we're running at like 80 hours right now.
72
Yeah.
hours technically.
80 hours. No, that's about
Yeah. No,
He
you're
said
right.
3 days starting tomorrow.
I'm sorry, I'm dumb.
We go Saturday morning.
Oh fuck, we found it on a Thursday? No, we found it on a Wednesday?
You would have found it on a
Wednesday. Right?
Wednesday.
You don't think it's gonna be like that?
So yeah, you guys head out of the mansion, head down to drink up, spend some time, maybe plan a bit of strategy, and get a little time to think about what you're gonna do. But go time's heading up quick, and we'll end the session there.
Alrighty.
Nice.
Wow.
Send us
Jimmy and
out.
Hopper each have a mug of milk in front of them. Well,
Well,
think about it this way. If we die, we'll get to
We
see
die.
Mom.
Well, colors of
And
fire.
Yeah, and Hopper's like, well, she said, if we die, we get to see Byra. That's not so bad.
You're right.
It's not so bad.
this is an absolute win.
She pours some milk in his mouth.
Oh,
It's got a little spray bottle.
you know I'm lactose intolerant.
He's not. Neither Emmy or Hopper. I gave them what I don't have, a milk tolerance.
Alright, Matt,
I
send us out.
cannot follow. All right. That's it. Come back next week.
Or it's your ass.
We're starting the heavy stuff. So you'll want to see it. Adam will better be here next
You
week.
will. I will personally beat him up.
Yep. You heard it. James will beat him up if he doesn't show up.
I will.
So, yeah, we'll see you guys next week for it was really well timed for the start of the climax of the season.
Bye, guys.